The divorce case of Ava Lin and Ethan Morgan is now in session. The plaintiff's counsel may proceed with your opening statement. Your Honor, we believe the defendant, Ethan Morgan, committed adultery, severely damaging our client, Ms. Lin's marriage. Therefore, he should leave with nothing.
Ava, I have never done anything to wrong you. Your Honor, Ava and I have been married for 3 years. I spend every day either working late at the office or staying home with her. I've given her everything I have. I even donated one of my kidneys to her. But she not only betrayed our marriage, but also tried to divorce me, get her hands on the Morgan family fortune.
What's going on? She has no shame, going after money like that. Order in the court.
Your Honor, friends and family, I have evidence to prove that my husband, Ethan Morgan, cheated on me. He cheated. A mannequin. Ever since a year ago, after Ethan brought home these mannequins, he has completely changed. Not only does he stay out all night and spend all day in this office, but he even asked to sleep in separate rooms.
Ava, what are you still doing here? The party's about to start. Let's go.
Long time no see. How's your recent project going?
Welcome.
Ava, you're finally here. Everyone's waiting for you to cut the cake. Go make a wish.
My wish is to immediately end this disgusting performance.
Ava, what are you doing?
Ethan, I want a divorce.
Ava, don't be ridiculous. Today is our wedding anniversary. Did I do something wrong to upset you?
You've done so well that you can play the part of a devoted husband while cheating on me with the mannequins in your office.
Ava, don't say things like that. Everyone's watching.
A joke? Does it look like I'm joking?
It's just a regular mannequin for displaying clothes. Do you have to make such a scene?
Displaying clothes? Ethan, if we get divorced, you can drop the devoted husband act. Use that mannequin to display whatever you want.
Ava, that's enough. Mr. Morgan loves you so much. Back when you were sick, he gave you his own kidney, without a second thought. And now you're using this as an excuse to divorce him.
Sophia, that's enough.
Mr. Morgan, did I say something wrong? She's just a country bumpkin. Who does she think she is? If it weren't for Mr. Morgan, you'd never be standing here.
You're just an assistant. What gives you the right to judge me?
Even though Sophia is my assistant, I've always treated her like a sister. Ava, please, can we stop this? If you don't like the mannequin, I'll get rid of it right now.
That won't be necessary. The divorce papers are on your bed. Don't forget to sign them.
So you're really going to divorce me? Is it because of that other man?
What man are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop pretending. We all saw the surveillance footage. You were at the hotel entrance last night, all over some guy. This was taken in front of the Summit Hotel last night. It was captured. Your wife, Ava Lin. She went to see that man again.
Today is Ava's and my third wedding anniversary. I don't want to make a big deal out of it. Just delete the video.
See? I told you she was trouble, always fooling around.
I also heard that she was promiscuous even before marriage. Mr. Morgan must be blind. Don't talk nonsense. Ava isn't like that.
Enough. All of you, shut up. Ava, divorce is no joke. If there's anything, can't we talk it over at home?
Yeah, Ava. If Ethan has done anything to wrong you, your father and I will back you up. Ava. Ethan is so reliable and family-oriented, and a designer too. There are mannequins in the studio. That's perfectly normal. Isn't there some misunderstanding here?
There's no misunderstanding. This marriage is over.
How ungrateful can she be?
An ungrateful wretch.
Ava. Our 5 years together. Are you really going to be this cruel to me? I won't divorce you.
Ethan, cut the crap with your phony act.
Why?
Since you don't want a divorce. Then I'll see you in court.
Why?
Did you hear? She was at her wedding anniversary party yesterday, flipped the cake table, and made a scene demanding a divorce.
I heard. She insists Mr. Morgan is cheating with a mannequin in the office. That's ridiculous. Yeah.
I heard she's the one having an affair with some old guy. That's why she's causing all this drama.
What are you all doing? Don't you have work to do? Leva? This necklace is from Parisia, specially custom made for you. No matter what anyone says or does, I'll always love you. Here, let me put it on you.
I can't accept your gesture, Mr. Morgan. I'm only here today to collect my things. This necklace. You should save it for your mannequin.
Ava, you're so ungrateful. Ethan, she's the one who cheated first. You've already stooped so low for her. And she still has this attitude.
Sophia, shut up. Leva, don't listen to her nonsense. I know you're angry. You can hit me or yell at me, whatever you want. Can we start over? Whatever you've done out there, no matter how messed up, I can let it all slide. As long as you come back to me.
Overlook it? Mr. Morgan, how very generous of you.
Hey, look. Look, this is the gown we designed together. Do you remember? You said it symbolized our love, that we'd be together forever. That's why I had it placed in the most prominent spot in the company. It was our vow. Ava, what the hell are you doing?
That vow is broken.
But why? It's just a mannequin. If you don't like it, I'll throw it away. Why would you? Trash our love like this?
Ethan Morgan. Are you really that clueless? I don't love you anymore. Now, when I look at you, all I feel is pure disgust.
Ava Lin, you're nothing but an ungrateful bitch. Ethan, she's a lost cause. She's not worth it.
Fine. I get it. I understand. Since you're being so heartless, then consider my past. 5 years of love, completely wasted. See you in court.
I have proof. My husband Ethan cheated on me. He cheated. With a mannequin.
Ava, you've shamed the Morgan family, made us a laughingstock. Today, you will answer for this.
Using Ethan's affair with a mannequin as a pretext to claim assets. You won't win.
Order. Court is now in session. Your Honor, we contend the defendant, Ethan Morgan, committed adultery with a mannequin. This violates the sanctity of marriage. Our client is filing for divorce and demands that Mr. Morgan leave with nothing. An affair with a mannequin? That's the most ridiculous excuse I've ever heard.
She's just after the money. Who even comes up with a story like that? Your Honor, she's lying. She's the one who cheated first. What I have here is proof she cheated. Please play the video evidence. As you can see, it's Ava, late at night, meeting with another man. Now the evidence is clear. What do you have to say for yourself? Ava, we treated you like our own daughter. How could you do this to our son?
Your Honor, you must see the truth. The one who should leave with nothing is that cheating woman. See? I told you so. She's pointing fingers to cover her own tracks. She's the one who was cheating behind his back, and yet she has the nerve to accuse Ethan of cheating with a mannequin. That kind of nonsense. Who'd buy that?
Exactly. Just take one look at Ava Lin. She's clearly a slut. Word is, she used to be the other woman who slept her way to the top.
Order. Please maintain courtroom decorum. Ava Lin, about this video, do you have any explanation?
No.
Of course you don't. Because this is ironclad proof of your infidelity.
My client just gave a friend a hug. How on earth is that evidence of cheating? Your Honor, what's your ruling? This court finds that hugging someone is a normal social gesture. This video alone is not sufficient to determine that the wife is the at-fault party.
Your Honor, I too have prepared video evidence. My video is far more explosive than the last one.
Ava, wait. This is between us. There's no need to take it this far. Can't we discuss this privately?
You get to play your video to accuse me of cheating, but I'm not allowed to show mine? You. What are you so afraid of?
I love seeing you in this. You're so sexy.
What kind of sick fetish is this? He's actually getting intimate with a mannequin?
That's just too bizarre and downright perverted. Stop the video.
How the hell did you get this video?
Ava. Secretly recording is illegal. What you're doing is invading others' privacy. It doesn't count as evidence at all. Ava. After all we've done for you, treating you like our own daughter. Is this how you repay us?
You're showing this video to tarnish the Morgan family's reputation. You're so malicious. Today, I will definitely make you pay.
Your Honor. And all friends and family, please listen to my explanation. Actually, I've known for a long time about Ava's cheating. Because she has always kept me at a distance, and she even insisted on sleeping in separate rooms. So for a while, my mental state was very poor, and I could only numb myself by constantly working overtime. I might have loved Ava too much, to the point that I mistook that model for her. I admit I was wrong. I shouldn't have projected my longing for you onto a model.
Ethan, you're really good at twisting the truth. It's useless to say these things now. The video clearly shows evidence of your cheating. Your Honor, please continue playing the video.
Ava, are you ever going to stop? These secretly recorded videos cannot be used as evidence.
How can you conclude that I was secretly recording? A year ago, when the company was burglarized, it was Ethan himself who installed cameras in the office. Besides, I'm presenting video evidence. Why are you, assistant, getting so worked up? Are you trying to help him hide something?
Back when you were sick, it was Ethan who gave you his own kidney. Now, not only have you betrayed him, but you're also humiliating him like this. I won't let you do this.
What? Ethan actually gave his own kidney to Ava. That's so devoted.
How could such a devoted man cheat?
Yeah, even if he has his quirks, that's still a private matter. I think it's Ava who's in the wrong. Right, it's her. She's the one in the wrong. Right.
After 3 years of marriage, Ethan has given you everything, but you haven't fulfilled your duties as a wife at all. You're just a parasite, sucking the Morgan family's blood.
Your Honor, I raised my son myself. I know him. He would never do anything illegal. Besides, how could he possibly cheat?
She's clearly an ungrateful wretch, trying to take our family's assets. She's just making things up. Your Honor, you must not give her a light sentence. It would be best to have her rot in prison. Rot in prison.
Everyone look, that mannequin is moving. It's actually moving. It looks just like a real person. Could this actually be a person?
Was Ava Lin actually telling the truth? Ethan Morgan was cheating with this mannequin.
No, Your Honor. It's just an ordinary mannequin for displaying clothes.
Ethan Morgan, how can you still deny it? If this is truly a lifeless dummy, then tell me, why is it moving?
It's...
Ethan, what the hell is going on? Explain this to everyone, now. This is all a misunderstanding.
Ethan, why don't you just tell everyone? Is there something you can't say? Some unspeakable difficulty? Ethan doesn't smoke or drink. He's completely dedicated to his work. How could he possibly cheat? With a mannequin, let's not waste any more time on this matter. This is all Ava Lin's scheme.
My scheme? In court, you need evidence. The one cheating in the original video was him, Ethan Morgan. That mannequin is the other woman.
What other woman? It's just a regular mannequin. Everyone, please, you have to believe me.
How are we supposed to believe you? You can't possibly be saying that it came to life on its own. It can't be that it came back to life on its own?
A mannequin? How could it possibly come back to life?
Of course I know it's impossible. Because that night, I saw it with my own eyes. Honey?
Baby, I love you so much. I'm home.
Honey, what are you doing? Open the door. Honey.
Ava? You? Why are you home yet? What are you doing here?
I heard something inside. A weird noise. Is there someone else in there?
You must have misheard. I'm the only one in the office, working on the design drafts.
Maybe I did mishear. Honey, don't work overtime today, okay? Come home early and keep me company.
Don't be silly. I'm still busy finishing this draft. You should head home first.
Okay. Then come home early.
Eh?
Wait, that's not right. There's definitely someone else in your office. Wait, that's not right. There's definitely someone else in your office.
I told you, there's no one. See? Ava, what are you doing? Fuck. There's no one. You're just always so paranoid. Your imagination's running wild.
No. I remember your office only had 3 mannequins. Where did this extra one come from?
For my latest designs, I needed a new mannequin. What's wrong with that?
I think it moved. It was just in a different pose.
All right. Don't be ridiculous. It's a mannequin. It's not alive. It can't move on its own. Enough. Just go home. I'm on a tight deadline.
What's this? This is lingerie. Why is there another woman's lingerie in your office?
Ava, come on. What are you implying? I've been designing for a lingerie brand lately. This is their latest sample.
Just a sample?
I put it on the floor to get a better look at the material and how it drapes. It's not like that. Look at you. You're just exhausted. You should go home and rest. I'll head home as soon as I'm done.
The mannequin's hand twitched.
Don't be absurd. The chair was just wobbling. You're seeing things.
No, I'm not. It really did move.
That's enough. Will you stop this nonsense? Look at this. My design sketches are a complete mess because of you.
I
know that lately, because of work, I've been neglecting you. Once I get through this busy period, I'll make it up to you. Just go home. Stop overthinking, and let me get back to work.
Honey,
Go. I'll head home when I'm finished.
Honey, I know it's impossible, of course, because that night, I saw it clearly with my own eyes. That night, I was genuinely terrified. That's the only reason I bought your story. But now I see, I was right all along. That mannequin was a person.
That was half a year ago. You must be remembering wrong. How could that possibly be a person?
Not a person? What was it then? A ghost?
Who knows? This thing, it might really be haunted. You know, I've heard, these human-shaped things attract evil spirits real easy.
See? I told you, that Ethan Morgan, he must have been latched onto by something unclean. Otherwise, how could a perfectly normal mannequin possibly move on its own?
Order in the court. This is a courtroom. No spreading superstitious nonsense in the courtroom. Ethan Morgan, please answer truthfully. Was the mannequin in the video played by a person?
Your Honor, whether it was a person or not is irrelevant, because this entire matter is all made up by Ava Lin. Please, don't listen to her false accusations anymore. Don't let her trample on the dignity of the law.
The defendant will observe courtroom decorum. Do not evade the question. Answer the judge's question truthfully.
Why should I answer anything? You and this bitch are slandering my Ethan. Who knows what kind of shady dealings you've got going on.
Quiet. The family of the male party will mind their language. Otherwise, you will be charged with contempt of court. Ethan Morgan, this court asks you one more time. Was the mannequin in the video played by a person?
No, it wasn't. Your Honor, I didn't cheat. You have to believe me. I have evidence. Evidence that proves my innocence.
Evidence?
Yes. I've already had the mannequin delivered to the court. Whether it's real or fake, one look will tell.
What did you just say? What?
Eva, I don't know why you're so obsessed with this mannequin. You just won't let this mannequin issue go. If you won't believe me, then let the evidence speak for itself and prove my innocence. Your Honor, the mannequin is here. I request that it be submitted as evidence.
Request granted.
Eva, if you agree to drop the charges right now, come home with me, and we can start over. I can let go of everything that happened before. You'll still be a good daughter-in-law of the Morgan family.
You foolish boy, shut up. What kind of spell has she put on you? Even now, you're still so blind.
That's right. Son, no matter what, we will never forgive her.
Dad, Mom. I truly love her.
Cut the act. Your devoted husband act is just pathetic.
Ethan has forgiven you over and over, made concession after concession, and you're nothing but a vicious, heartless woman. Your Honor, I request permission to present evidence.
Permission granted.
Today, I'm going to use evidence to shut your lying mouth for good.
Wait.
What? Afraid I'll use evidence to expose your lies?
How can you prove this mannequin is the same one from his office? What if you had already switched it out ahead of time?
It's just a mannequin. I retrieved it personally, and it never left my sight the entire time. There are records here. There's no possibility it was switched.
Besides, the entire evidence collection was filmed, so it's crystal clear if it was swapped. Ava, do you have any other questions?
Since the plaintiff has raised no further questions, please proceed with presenting your evidence. Isn't this just the plastic mannequin used to display clothes in department stores? It doesn't look particularly special.
Yes, I used to run a clothing store. We had tons of mannequins like this in the warehouse. See it clearly now. This is just a mannequin. You're saying Ethan cheated with this thing. Do you really think anyone would believe your nonsense? You were the one who cheated first, yet you turn around and blame Ethan. The evidence is right here. What more do you have to say?
Your Honor, the evidence is now conclusive. Ava Lin, just so after the divorce, she could get her hands on our family's assets. So from who knows where, she got this video to frame my son.
She's a liar. No, she's a criminal. A woman like her, with such a vicious heart, must be severely punished.
Ava Lin is just too evil. She cheated and betrayed him, fine, but she even faked a video to play the victim. Isn't this just trying to ruin Ethan Morgan's reputation?
Exactly. With such an outstanding man like Ethan, she actually cheated on him. If you ask me, such a malicious woman should go to prison.
Right, prison.
That's not true. Don't say that. Ava isn't like that.
Ethan Morgan. I guess I had you figured out all along. You come up with this arrogant scheme. Don't you find it ridiculous?
What do you mean by that?
The mannequin in the video can move freely, which is proof enough that it's a real person. Now you bring up a plastic dummy. Aren't you treating everyone like fools?
Are you saying that if a mannequin can move, it must be a real person?
What else? Are you trying to tell everyone that mannequins can really come to light?
Ava, look, the mannequin's hand is moving.
Electric. Are you saying the mannequin can be remote controlled?
That's right, Your Honor. This mannequin moves like a human, all thanks to this remote control.
Whoa, a robot. Ethan, why didn't you just say so?
Exactly. If you told us from the start, none of this would have happened.
Dad, Mom, I just thought this whole thing didn't need to be such a big deal, or brought to court. And I know, no matter what I say, she won't believe me. In her eyes, I've always been a monster.
Ethan, who cares what she thinks of you? This is all her fault.
That's why I need evidence to prove that it's all her lie. I never once betrayed our marriage.
So you're saying this robotic mannequin is your proof? You're saying that with just that flimsy remote control in your hand, you can make it perform such complex moves, just like in the video? Movements that complex? A hunk of plastic like this can really pull that off?
Didn't even finish college, did you? Who are you to question it?
This robotic mannequin was custom-made for me overseas. It uses the most advanced bionics technology. That's why it can move like a person.
Bionics?
Exactly. I'm one of the top fashion designers in the country. This mannequin can change its look to fit whatever I need. It's a huge help for my work. What's wrong with that?
There's no problem. But that night, when I said it was moving, why did you tell me I was seeing things? Why did you lie to me?
I did it for your own good. I just wanted to stop you from overthinking again.
For my own good? How thoughtful of you. Fine. If you say it's got the most advanced technology from overseas, then have it recreate the movements from the video one more time. Let a college dropout like me see for myself.
That's not a good idea. The movements in that video are very inappropriate. We're in a courtroom.
What are you thinking? I just want it to make a hugging motion. Surely that's not too much to ask?
It was already on the fritz. Before it even got here, I was planning to send it overseas for repairs.
You're full of it. It's simply not a robotic mannequin at all. And it's definitely not the one you were all over in the office.
No, this is the mannequin I had custom made. Stop twisting the facts here.
You're the one twisting the facts. Your Honor, I have evidence to prove that this mannequin and the one in the video are not the same one at all.
What's your evidence?
Red nails. That night, I clearly saw that the mannequin's hands were painted with bright red nail polish.
Ava, stop making up lies. How can a story you just made up be considered evidence?
Your Honor, please play the video to the 118 mark. Everyone, look. The mannequin in the video has red nail polish on. But the one at the scene isn't. It really has red nails.
And, as far as I know, there's someone around Ethan who likes to paint her nails red.
Who is it?
Her.
No way. That's definitely not me in the video.
The husband's family. Show your hands. It really is her. The nail polish is a perfect match.
No wonder she's been sticking up for Ethan. Could she be that mannequin, the other woman? Sophia, I've always treated you as my own daughter. Is this how you repay us?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
No, it wasn't me. I've always seen Ethan as my own brother. How could I ever do something like that with him?
Mom, the person in the video really isn't her.
It's not her. Then tell everyone who that woman in the video with the red nails, all cozy with you, really is.
There is no such person.
Red nails aren't proof of anything. I'm not the only one here wearing red nail polish. When I came into the courtroom earlier, I saw several people with red nails. That's right. Your best friend Chloe also has red nails. Why aren't you suspecting her? Don't you dare slander me. It wasn't me.
Ava, are you sure you saw clearly? Lots of people wear red nail polish. This is absolutely no evidence. And besides, there was never any mannequin with red nail polish. Just stop making a scene.
I get it now. Technology is so advanced these days. AI-generated videos are popping up everywhere. I suspect this video is completely fake. Everyone, look. The AI technology online now can even make a bear act like a human, sitting and eating hot pot. The footage is so realistic, it's impossible to tell with the naked eye. So making a fake video that looks real, with a mannequin in red nail polish, would be a breeze.
Your wild imagination has truly opened my eyes. So, I have every reason to suspect that the video provided by Ava was simply created using AI technology in post-production. The goal is to slander Ethan and attempt, in the divorce, to seize the Morgan family's assets. You're quite the storyteller. Too bad. This is a courtroom, not a marketplace. If you're gonna accuse me, you better have proof.
Ava, our marriage did have some problems, but you didn't have to drag my family into this. Cheating with a mannequin, red nail polish? Your whole story is utterly ridiculous. Do you really think anyone here would buy that?
I didn't believe it at first, either. After all, a story this outrageous wouldn't even fly on the most dramatic TV show.
So that video of yours is a fake.
You're wrong. I didn't fake anything. Because the truth is often stranger than fiction.
Your Honor, everyone. To address the defendant's doubts about the video, we already commissioned an authoritative forensic lab to conduct a professional analysis. This is the forensic report. The report states clearly that the video has no post-processing whatsoever. Your Honor, please review it. The report is authentic. The video evidence stands. So that means the video isn't fake.
So Ethan was cheating. That's a fact. Son, tell me the truth. Is the person in that video Sophia or not?
No. Mom, you have to believe me. We all saw it with our own eyes. Aren't you gonna tell the truth? Ethan Morgan, this court asked you one last time. The mannequin in the video. Who exactly is it?
Stop asking. I'm begging you, stop.
Your Honor, since he won't talk, then I'll reveal the truth.
If you want the assets, we can negotiate a split. But I must state for the record, I never cheated.
Bringing that up now. Don't you think it's a bit late? The final piece of evidence just came in. In this video, it clearly shows The face of the mannequin. No. The face of the other woman. This video, I haven't seen it yet either. Just like everyone here, I'm just as curious. The woman who destroyed my marriage. Who could she be?
Leva, are you sure you want to play this video? Don't you want to leave yourself an out?
There's been no way out for us. For a long time.
Your Honor, we request to play the key evidence. Granted.
You'll regret this.
Ava Lin. That's Ava Lin. How could it be her?
So, this is not a cheating video.
No way. That's absolutely impossible. This video has to be fake.
Ava Lin, you're the one who brought this video in yourself. Didn't you also have a professional agency's forensic report? So why are you changing your tune now and calling it fake?
That's not true.
You guys switched it. That's exactly what happened. Sophia, I know you're the mannequin. You're the other woman. You.
Order. The plaintiff will please control her emotions.
Ava, I've been telling you all along. I didn't cheat. I've tried over and over to stop this farce, just to leave us an out. But why is it that you can't ever understand what I'm trying to do for us? I've been looking for a way out for us. Why can't you just give me a chance?
Ethan Morgan, I really underestimated you. I never expected you to be so well prepared.
I'm just stating the facts. I don't want you to hurt the people around me anymore.
Shut your mouth. Shut up. Cut the act.
So innocent.
Your Honor, I swear, this video must have been swapped. I have the original video here. I request a recess. Once I get it back, we'll play it again.
Enough. Ava, can't you just stop? Stop making up lies. You're so-called cheating from start to finish. It's all in your head.
In her head? Ethan, what do you mean by that?
I didn't want to say this, but given the circumstances, I have no choice but to tell the truth. Ava, she has a mental problem.
Objection. The defendant is attacking my client personally. Ethan Morgan, watch what you say.
Your Honor, I'd like to call a witness. He can prove that I'm not making a personal attack, but stating a fact.
Request granted. Your Honor. Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Jacobs, Mr. Morgan's family physician. I can confirm that everything Mr. Morgan just said is true. Ms. Lin suffers from a severe delusional disorder. That's why she's been imagining that Mr. Morgan is cheating on her. This is the diagnostic report. Please take a look, Your Honor.
No way.
Ethan. Her illness. Why didn't you ever tell us? Allow me to explain. 6 months ago, Ms. Lin was pregnant, an accident happened, and she miscarried. Since then, her mental state went downhill. Mr. Morgan kept it quiet, so his wife could recover in peace, but this illness makes her paranoid and aggressive.
What? So that's why. She tried to kill me that day. Son, Ava. Are you home? It's all your fault. The house is a complete mess. You don't even clean up. It's all your fault, Ava.
It's all your fault. That's right. It's your fault. It's all yours. It's all your fault. It's your fault.
Ava, what are you doing here?
It's all your fault. It's all your fault.
There's blood. Ava. What's with all this blood?
This is all your fault. This is all on you.
My dog. I raised him for so many years. And she just killed him. I almost fell victim to her myself.
She's lying. That's not what happened at all.
Ava is still denying it. If I hadn't stopped you in time that day, the consequences would have been unthinkable.
When that psycho loses it, she'll even try to kill her own mother-in-law.
She's a ticking time bomb. If you ask me, Ethan needs to divorce her now.
Order. Maintain courtroom decorum.
You're lying. What happened that day was nothing like that.
And what about this scar? That day, Ethan managed to stop you. But you still cut him with a knife. It's been so long since it happened. Have you ever apologized to everyone, and now you're still trying to deny it?
No. Please don't blame her. It's my fault for not taking better care of her. That's why we lost our baby. Dad, Mom, if you need to blame someone, blame me.
Ethan.
It's all my fault. When she needed me most, I couldn't give her the security she needed. I've been a terrible husband. So even when she accused me of cheating with a mannequin, I never held it against her. Because I know she's just sick.
Ethan Morgan is just too devoted. Even now, he's still thinking of Ava.
Ethan, why take all the blame on yourself? When she was critically ill, you gave her your own kidney without a second thought. Who else would do that? You've always treasured her like a jewel, given her everything you had. And her, to get her hands on the assets, she's willing to destroy you completely. She doesn't deserve you one bit.
Ava, whatever anyone says, even if you have to leave with nothing today, I'll still make sure you're taken care of, at least after you leave the Morgan family. You won't end up on the streets.
After all she's done to you, you still want to look after her? Someone like that should be left to rot.
Our family's money, she won't get a single cent.
Mom, Dad, we were married after all. Consider this my final gesture for our relationship.
Ethan Morgan, that's enough of your act. Is this your idea of pity? I don't need it. Everything from the Morgan family was always rightfully mine to begin with.
Ava Lin, are you out of your mind? My son pities you. He's willing to give you some compensation. You're pushing your luck.
If Ethan hadn't saved you back then, you'd be dead. You wouldn't even be standing in the Morgan family home. She has the nerve to say everything in the Morgan family belongs to her. How absurd.
A woman like her should be sent to a mental institution. She doesn't deserve a penny.
Exactly.
I'll say it again. I am not crazy. Those medical records are forged. He is the one who cheated Ethan Morgan.
Ethan, not only is she ungrateful, she's slandering you. Someone like her isn't worth you sacrificing anything for.
You're right. From this moment on, we're through. Your Honor. This is evidence I collected over the past 3 months. The photographs clearly depict Ava Lin with an unidentified man, repeatedly entering and exiting hotels. Their behavior is very intimate. This constitutes adultery.
Your Honor, I can explain these photos.
All rise.
I can explain.
This court, based on the evidence presented, finds that Ms. Lin was significantly at fault in the marital relationship. She shall bear the corresponding legal.
I can explain.
Ms. Lin?
Ava.
What's wrong with Ms. Lin?
Ava's kidney disease has relapsed. Call an ambulance.
Given that the defendant has experienced a medical emergency, the verdict in this case is postponed. Mr. Morgan, about my testimony in court, I said exactly what you told me to, but this Ava Lin, she really doesn't meet the diagnostic criteria for a mental disorder. Committing perjury means I will go to prison.
Sentencing. Dr. Jacobs, do I really need to remind you of the millions in gambling debts you've got out there? If I hadn't stepped in, do you think you'd still be standing here in one piece?
Yes, Mr. Morgan saved my life, and I am forever grateful.
Ava is trying to use our divorce to take half of everything I own. All I'm doing is protecting what's rightfully mine. What's so wrong about that?
Nothing. Mr. Morgan is absolutely right.
As for that testimony, you keep it to yourself, and no one will ever know.
Yes, my lips are sealed. I'll do exactly as you say. Oh, by the way, Mr. Morgan, that mannequin in your office, is it really the one?
Don't tell me you think I'm cheating with a mannequin.
No, Mr. Morgan, I won't keep you then. I have some things to attend to myself. Sweetheart, I'm getting divorced soon. We'll soon be able to be together, out in the open.
Ava, you're finally awake. You suddenly fainted in court today. It was terrifying.
I fainted.
You've been under too much stress lately and not taking your medication on time. I already called a doctor to check on you. He said there's nothing seriously wrong. He wants you to relax and get plenty of rest.
Thank you, Chloe. By the way, after I fainted, did the trial continue?
The courtroom was in chaos, and the judge announced a recess, saying that when your physical condition improves a bit, the trial will be rescheduled.
That's good.
Ava. Ava. I was out of town, but I rushed back as soon as I got the news. Are you okay?
Ava. Who is he?
It seems Ava hasn't told you yet. Ava and I have been together for 3 months.
Ava, you. So the photos Ethan provided in court, they're all real. You really cheated on him. During your marriage? Ava, how could you do something like this? He's been nothing but good to you. When you were sick, he was ready to give you his own kidney. How could you betray him?
Chloe. You're still so naive. Ethan is nothing like the good man you imagine. Everything you've seen is just his carefully crafted, devoted husband act. Chloe. We've been best friends for over a decade. You're the only person I trust. I swear, I'd never lie to you. And you'd never betray me. Right?
Of course. I'm on your side.
About me and Dean. Act like you know nothing. Don't breathe a word.
Okay. I promise.
Ethan's got evidence of my cheating. The odds are against us. But this lawsuit, I have to win it. The Morgan family's fortune. I will get it.
But those photos have already been accepted by the court. Once the verdict is in, you'll be left with nothing.
Don't worry. I've already got new evidence. Once we present this evidence, it will bring Ethan and the entire Morgan family to their knees.
He actually came out of retirement.
You know who he is?
Mr. Sterling. He's a legend in our field. Every single divorce case he's ever taken on, he's never lost. Money alone won't get him. This time around, you better be ready. Ethan Morgan. He's out to ruin you.
What a coincidence. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Court is now back in session. Ava Lin, Ethan Morgan, in their divorce case. Your Honor. During the previous hearing, we submitted conclusive evidence, proving that Ms. Lin, during the marriage, was the at-fault party. Under the marriage law, the party guilty of adultery must be deemed the at-fault party, and must leave with nothing. We now respectfully request Your Honor to rule immediately. Your Honor, we believe the core of this case has already gone beyond a simple marital dispute. The cause of action in this case is clear. It is a divorce dispute, plain and simple. How can you claim it's anything more? Because based on the latest evidence we've obtained, it shows we have every reason to believe is involved in a criminal case. Mr. Davies, I'm now seriously questioning your professionalism. Criminal cases require solid evidence. You can't just file a case based on empty words. If you can't produce any concrete evidence, I will consider it contempt of court. On behalf of our investigation shows that Ethan Morgan attempted to murder my client, Ms. Lin. It was attempted murder, but the attempt failed. Ms. Lin survived by a miracle, but lost her unborn child forever.
That's nonsense. Ethan's got a heart of gold. He's always doing charity work privately, helping other people. How could he possibly commit murder?
Eva, the baby's gone, but you can't pin everything on me. You're accusing me of murder? Then tell me, why would I give her my all, only to turn around and hurt her?
Give her my all, is that it? I've always said with acting skills like yours, it's a shame you never became an actor.
You, cut the sarcasm.
To the opposing party. You claim Mr. Morgan tried to murder you. What's your evidence? Or are you saying this is just your speculation?
I do have evidence, but before I present it, let me tell you all a little story. It was a year ago, on my wedding anniversary with Ethan.
Eva?
Honey.
Hey, honey, what are you doing here?
It's our 2-year wedding anniversary today. Our wedding anniversary. Let's go out and celebrate.
Sweetheart, you're pregnant now. You shouldn't be running around. I'll come home early tonight. I'll cook you dinner myself.
Really? All right, I'll head home and wait for you. Come home early.
Okay. Take care on your way, honey.
It's so late already. Why isn't he back yet?
What's that strong smell of smoke?
Fire. Honey. Honey, pick up the phone. Please. Please, please answer the phone. Hello?
Hello, this is the fire department.
My house is on fire. Help.
Miss Lin. You're awake.
How did I get here?
A neighbor got you out just in time. Don't worry. You're gonna be okay physically. It's just...
Why does my stomach hurt so bad?
When you passed out in the fire, a chunk of the ceiling came down and landed right on your stomach. Your baby. It didn't make it.
What did you just say? My baby. No. No. How could this happen? My baby.
Sweetheart. Sweetheart, are you alright? I'm so sorry I'm late. Are you hurt anywhere?
Honey, where were you? Our baby's gone. Our baby.
Don't be scared, sweetheart. What matters is you're safe. That's all that matters.
Hello there. I'm from the Arson Investigation Unit. Excuse me, are you the residents from the fire, Mr. Morgan and Ms. Lin?
Yes, that's us.
Just now, after our examination of the scene, we found the cause of the fire appears to be unusual. We can't rule out the possibility of arson.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
So you mean someone tried to kill me?
Where were you at the time? Who were you with?
Who was it?
Your Honor, after that fire, the relevant departments all issued official reports, concluding that it was an accidental incident.
That was no accident. Someone deliberately set that fire to kill me.
A reminder to the opposing party, this is a court of law. We deal in evidence. What you just gave us was a story, no hard evidence. Your Honor, if the opposing counsel continues to slander my client with fabricated stories, we will immediately file a defamation lawsuit. Your Honor, what Ms. Lin said isn't a story, it's the truth. We've conducted a thorough investigation into this so-called accidental fire, and we found numerous suspicious details. Our investigation shows that the day before the fire, a gas stove repairman was at the scene. Even if a repairman was there, that has no direct connection to the cause of the fire. Furthermore, there's no proof that this fire is connected to my client. Your Honor, I request permission to summon a witness to the stand. Granted. You're the gas stove repairman. David? Yes. On May 19th of last year, where were you? And what were you doing? Think hard. What exactly did you do that day? That day, I went to a very high-end villa. Dragon's Crest Estates. Building number 6.
Isn't that my son's place?
It's been a whole year already. How could you possibly remember the exact building number? Did someone coach you on your testimony beforehand? Absolutely not. Dragon's Crest Estates is the priciest villa in the whole city. In my entire life, I've only been there once. Besides, it was my daughter's birthday. Right after work, I rushed home, so it really stuck in my mind. Tell me in detail what you fixed that day. After I arrived, I checked the gas stove and found there wasn't any major issue, just that the valve was a little worn out. I was planning on replacing the valve. But then, the female homeowner handed me a valve herself and insisted I install that one. I took one look at that valve and knew it didn't meet safety standards. If I put it in, it could cause problems. So did you put it in? That female homeowner slipped me a big red envelope with several $1,000s inside. I thought, her family's so rich, they probably don't cook often. So, I installed it. The woman who gave you the valve, do you remember what she looked like? The woman who gave you the valve, do you remember what she looked like? It's been so long, I honestly can't recall.
Look at me closely. Was I the person you saw that day?
No, that woman was wearing a mask. I never got a good look at her face. What? The person the repairman saw was not Evelyn.
So that means someone was impersonating Evelyn.
Your Honor, the only people with free access to my home, besides myself and Ethan, is his assistant, Sophia.
Ava, how dare you slander me? It wasn't me.
You just said that woman was wearing a mask. So how can you prove that she wasn't Ms. Lin? Even though she was wearing a mask, she was tall and thin. She looked just like one of those mannequins from a department store, the kind they use to display clothes. Her, though, she looks much shorter and her build is completely different. That witness's testimony is merely one-sided. Relying solely on this subjective testimony to convict someone is absurd. That's just ridiculous. I'm telling you the truth. Oh, right, I also remember that woman was wearing red nail polish.
What are you all staring at me for? Ava, you think you can just hire someone to frame me and get away with it? The person he saw that day was definitely not me. That day, I was having surgery at the hospital. There's no way I could have been at your place.
That wasn't you.
We just confirmed it. Last year, on May 19th, Sophia was indeed hospitalized for a medical procedure. You may escort the witness out. If Sophia was having surgery, then who was it? At home? Your Honor, since their accusations are groundless, please rule in our favor now. Ava Lin is the at-fault party in this divorce case. Furthermore, we will also hold her criminally liable for defaming my client and his family.
All these years, I gave my all to the Morgans. From the day we got married, I put my heart and soul into this marriage. The real betrayal came from Ethan.
Those photos of you cheating are crystal clear. Stop lying.
I never cheated. You set me up with those photos.
You really are stubborn to the bitter end. Fine, I'll crush your last hope. Your Honor, we'd like to call a witness.
Request granted.
Why is he here?
Dean. What the hell are you doing here? I thought you were overseas.
Ava Lin. Sorry, Witness, Dean. What is your relationship with Ms. Lin? We were involved.
Shut up. Just stop.
When did this affair begin? About 3 months ago. 3 months. Under the laws of his state, a party in a marriage who has an emotional or sexual relationship with someone outside the marriage, violating the duty of marital fidelity, is deemed the at-fault party. Furthermore, in the event of a divorce, they forfeit all rights to any marital assets. Your Honor, 3 months ago, my client and Ms. Lin were still legally married. I believe the case is crystal clear. It was Ava Lin who committed adultery. Your Honor, please, you may now deliver your verdict.
I told you, I never cheated.
You actually thought he loved you. He was just after your money. What a shame, Ava. You're nothing but a parasite, clinging to the Morgan family. Without the Morgans, you'd have been dead a long time ago.
Dean. She said you never once loved me for real. You were just after my money. Tell me, is that true?
Ava, they've already gathered all the evidence they need against us. This lawsuit, there's no way you can win. Just give it up. I still have a life to live in the city. I can't afford to ruin my reputation. This is my only way out.
You've been lying to me all along, you bastard.
Order. The court reminds the plaintiff, once again, to observe courtroom decorum. Control yourself.
Eva, these past few days have been pure hell for me. I kept telling myself it couldn't be true, that you'd actually betray me. I wish this was all just a dream, but now I'm awake. All that's left is disappointment.
I'd like to ask you something. Besides Dean, do you have proof I cheated with someone else?
Once enough to make you leave with nothing. How many more do you need?
So, that's a no then.
I didn't want to believe it, that you would betray me. I wish this was all just a dream.
What? You psycho, here you go again, putting on your crazy act.
Ethan Morgan, to win this case, you've really pulled out all the stops. But, so, how did I do? In this little charade of yours?
She's lost her mind. She's completely lost it. Now she's just talking nonsense. Ava, what are you saying? What acting?
Dean, 35 years old, General Manager of Xin Yuan Trading, lives at 302, Building 7, Jinshofu. Both parents are alive, has a sister in college. Hobbies are fitness and fishing.
Stop this crazy act. None of this nonsense matters. Am I right or what?
Yes, you're not wrong.
Your Honor, what are the consequences for committing perjury in court?
Witness, committing perjury in court is a criminal offense. In serious cases, it carries a sentence of 3 to 7 years in prison.
You hear that? You're going to prison, Dean. No. I should call you Leo.
What nonsense are you spouting? That's not my name. My name is Dean.
What? Still pretending? Let me tell you the truth. From the moment you appeared, I knew someone sent you to get close to me, to lure me into cheating, so I played along. I was waiting for the big fish behind you. To take the bait. So, now you understand why for the past 3 months, I've refused to be intimate with you, because I was just putting on an act.
Enough. Stop making excuses for your cheating.
And what about your weekly hotel visits? How do you explain that?
Just playing games. Spending thousands of dollars at a hotel.
Just to play games. Who's gonna buy that?
I knew you'd say that. This voice recorder has our conversations from the past 3 months, every conversation Leo and I had at the hotel. Whether or not there was any inappropriate behavior is crystal clear on this recording.
Your Honor, we've obtained Leo's bank statements. He was just an ordinary employee with a monthly salary of only $6,000, but 3 months ago, a transfer of $1 million was suddenly deposited into his bank account. Please take a look. More importantly, the date of his transfer coincides with the day my client met him. That's nothing but a coincidence.
Changing his name, faking his identity to get close to me, was that a coincidence too?
Rest assured, I've done as you instructed, and made contact with Lin. She doesn't suspect a thing. I'm sure she'll fall for me soon. If anything comes up, I'll report back immediately. Who hired you to get close to Ms. Lin? Witness, I don't know. Witness, is it that you don't know? Or you just won't say, I really don't know. That night, I was in the apartment elevator when I ran into someone wearing a mask and hat. They asked me if I was interested in a chance to make some money. Man or woman. They were covered head to toe. I honestly couldn't tell. At first, I didn't want to have anything to do with them. But then, witness, I really got a notification for a money transfer from them. That's when I knew they weren't lying. What did they want you to do? What? Don't you already know all this? To seduce Ms. Lin. Witness, make her cheat. Witness, why did they pick you? Maybe, 'cause I'm good looking? Witness, in this courtroom, you will answer the question seriously. Your Honor, I am being serious. Witness, I've acted before. They wanted me to play a successful guy. That would take a bit of acting, right? For me, that wasn't really a big deal, and I could get paid a ton for it. So I did it for them.
Who was it? Was it him?
They wore a thick coat, a mask, and a hat. I really don't know. You. Did they have any other distinguishing features? Yes, when they handed me the materials, I noticed their fingers had red nail polish. It's got red nail polish on it.
Red nails again.
Your Honor, that's just Dean. No, Leo's word against hers. There's currently no proof that what he said is true. Leo's testimony does lack direct evidence, but someone put him up to it to get close to my client. That much is undeniable. My client has a recording that proves she didn't cheat. So, Your Honor, their accusation of adultery against my client is baseless, and therefore should be dismissed. The defendant. This court finds the adultery allegations against Lin lack sufficient evidence. There was no marital infidelity.
I never cheated. This was all a trap, set by Ethan.
Objection. The opposing party. Even if you've traced Leo's transactions, have you identified who sent the money?
The money came from an anonymous offshore account. Its source can't be traced.
In other words, even if someone put Leo up to this, there's no proof that this matter is connected to my client, Mr. Morgan. You will cease this slander against my client immediately.
Easy now. Whether it's slander or not, will be clear soon enough. My key witness is here, and she's enough to prove that you, Ethan Morgan, are suspected of attempted murder. Your Honor, I call my witness to the stand. Granted.
Am I seeing things right? Ethan, isn't that the cleaner from your office?
Yeah. That does look like her. Wait, didn't she die?
She's actually alive. That's impossible. Find out everything. No? Helen, the former cleaner. All her information from the past 6 months.
My name is Helen. I was a cleaner at Ethan Morgan's company. Today, I'm here to testify on behalf of Mrs. Morgan. Helen, what are you doing here? Weren't you, half a year ago, dead? Were you all hoping I was dead? That's not what I meant. Your Honor, I worked at Ethan Morgan's company as a cleaner for 5 years. I can prove that the one who had the affair was Ethan Morgan.
Witness, how can you prove that Ethan Morgan cheated?
I saw it with my own eyes.
What did you see?
I saw a mannequin. I saw it with my own eye. A mannequin. That's a lie. Ava put her up to this.
You seem to know more than the witness herself.
I swear. Every word I said is true. That day in Ethan's office, I saw it with my own eyes. A mannequin, moving. Just like a real person.
Witness, with all due respect, you must be around 60. Could it be you were seeing things? What you saw, that moving mannequin, was actually a robot.
No. I'm absolutely positive. That was no mannequin. It was a person. A woman. I remember. The office was closed that day. I finished mopping and was about to go home. Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan, are you in the office? Who let you in here?
Who let you in?
Mr. Morgan. I had no idea you were still here. I heard some noise coming from your office. I was worried there was another break-in. So I came to check it out.
No. It was just my wife, keeping me company while I work late.
You and your wife are really close, huh? All right then. I'll let you two get back to it. I'll get out of your hair.
Helen. About what you saw, it's a bit awkward. Let's not spread that around, okay? This is the office, after all. It wouldn't look good if word got out.
Mr. Morgan, don't you worry. I didn't see a thing. I won't say a word. I was sure. That afternoon, the woman I saw was Mrs. Morgan, but then I found out that Mrs. Morgan was sick in the hospital.
So, you never got a good look at the mannequin's face, right?
No.
Your Honor, that witness's testimony is just her side of the story. It's not direct evidence. It's far more likely she was put up to it to falsely accuse my client.
I didn't lie. Every word I've said is the absolute truth.
This is information my client has just uncovered. In Helen's personal bank account, over the past year, there have been massive monthly transfers from the same person, totaling $1,900,000. And the person making those transfers is Ava Lin. So we have reason to believe that Helen accepted a large sum of money from Ava Lin, and in exchange, is testifying for the opposing party by committing perjury.
No. That's a lie. You and Ava Lin are in this together. I looked up to you so much back when we worked together. I never imagined that for money you would conspire with Ava Lin to frame Ethan. I have no reason to frame him.
Witness, what do you think you're doing?
Your Honor. Everyone. You all saw that, right? I was in a car accident a year ago. If Mrs. Morgan hadn't helped me, I wouldn't be standing here today. That money was Mrs. Morgan's kindness. It was life-saving money that kept me going. Mrs. Morgan is my savior. I'm testifying for her in court. What's wrong with that?
Helen, your gratitude is understandable. However, I do have some questions. You were perfectly healthy. So how did you end up in a car accident?
You should ask him. Then you should ask him.
I'm warning you, watch your mouth.
You got into a car accident. What does that have to do with Ethan?
Because I saw his secret. He was scared I'd talk. So he tried to run me over.
That's a load of crap.
Helen, what secret did you see?
He wants to kill his wife.
Shut up. Enough with your lies.
Whether I'm telling the truth or not, You know better than anyone. That day, you were talking to that mannequin, and I heard every word. They want to burn Mrs. Morgan to death.
You've been through a lot, Helen.
Mrs. Morgan. I remember, the company let out early that day. I finished mopping around noon, and was heading home. Why wasn't the door closed? Her gas stove. I've already tampered with it. The moment Ava comes home and turns it on, the whole place will go up in flames, and everything will be burned to a crisp.
Baby, once she's gone, you'll be my new wife. Who's there?
The next day, I saw the news. There really was a fire. At Mrs. Morgan's house. Mrs. Morgan lost the baby she was carrying. That same weekend, I was back in my hometown, and got into a car accident. There were no traffic cameras on that road, and the person who hit me was never caught. But I saw him. The one who hit me. It was him.
You just said there were no cameras. So you can say whatever you want.
Everything I'm saying is the truth. Oh, right. Back then, I also left a note on Mrs. Morgan's desk. I told her to watch out for the mannequin in Ethan's office.
Helen, it was because of the note you left on my desk that I was able to confirm that Ethan wanted to harm me.
Stop putting on an act. I admit Ava gave you money for your treatment, but you shouldn't have taken that money to help him commit perjury. Ethan wanted to kill Mrs. Morgan and me. He's not a good person at all.
This is all just talk coming from you. Trying to use these accusations to prove my client is guilty of murder is completely baseless.
I have no evidence that he wanted to harm me, but I do have evidence of his cheating.
What evidence?
You swapped out the video from last time. This time, there won't be any mistake.
Present the video.
We already saw this video. Ava, what the hell are you trying to pull? Your Honor. She's stalling.
Your Honor, this video is different from the last one. We're about to find out who's behind the mannequin.
Keep playing.
Chloe, wasn't it your job to keep the video safe? What happened?
Right, I had the USB drive on me the whole time. I have no idea how this happened. Ava, the video won't play. What now?
Ava, looks like the video's not playing. Since you got no proof I cheated, it's time to end this farce. Let's just proceed with a divorce.
If we go through standard divorce proceedings and split our assets, you'd only get, at most, a couple million in prenuptial assets.
Good thing I made a backup. That one's dead. Play this one.
How do you still have this?
I made a backup on a USB drive. Chloe, pretty clever, huh?
That's Evelyn's best friend, Chloe, so she was the mannequin.
Cheating with her best friend's husband, and just now, she was putting on an act, pretending to care so much about Ava. What an act. It wasn't me. Ava, you have to believe me.
Chloe, we've been best friends since we were kids. We've known each other for 20 years, but suddenly, I feel like I've never really known you at all.
It really wasn't me, Ava.
Stop pretending. You destroyed the original video of Ethan cheating a long time ago. Luckily, I had a hunch. I made a backup.
When did you start suspecting me? My red nails.
During the last court hearing, the USB drive that was delivered only passed through your hands, which means the person who swapped the video had to be you. I asked you to hold on to that video for a reason. I wanted to see if it was really you. I didn't expect. You're always overseas. So that overseas account used to pay off Leo. Must be yours too, right?
That's right. Ethan, I was the mannequin he cheated with. And the one who wanted you dead was also me.
Why? How could you do this to me?
Why? You're nothing compared to me. not as pretty, grades weren't as good, didn't even finish college. So why is it that ever since we were kids, everyone has always liked you? Even the person Ethan married was you. Let me tell you something. In the second month of your marriage, Ethan and I were already together. He never loved you. The person he loves is me. Ethan, it's really you.
Disgraceful son. You've brought shame on this family. The Morgan family name has been completely disgraced by you.
After everything we taught you, is this how you repay us?
Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Your Honor, none of this is true.
Disgraceful son. A disgrace to the family.
How could I have given birth to something as worthless as you?
Enough. You two old fools, just shut your mouths.
Leva, all you want is money, right? Fine. You can have half.
I'm sorry, Mr. Morgan. According to the laws of his state, the party found guilty of infidelity must leave with nothing. Furthermore, we will also hold you criminally responsible for the suspicion of attempted murder. Take the suspects, Ethan Morgan and Chloe, into custody. Thoroughly investigate their crimes.
No, Your Honor, I don't want to go to prison. Honey, this was all Chloe's idea. I never meant to hurt you.
Ethan, you.
I'm just telling the truth. You're the one who wanted to kill Ava. And you're the one who ran over Helen. What does that have to do with me?
Ethan, you said, even if we die, we'll be together.
Shut up. If you hadn't seduced me, would I have made this mistake? You've ruined me.
Now do you see? This is the love you gained by betraying over a decade of friendship. A man this selfish is not worth your love.
Honey, I wronged you. I truly know I was wrong. I shouldn't have betrayed you. Give me a chance. Let's start over.
It's not that you think you did anything wrong. It's that you know you're going to prison.
Honey, can't we just live a good life together? Give me a chance. I'll turn over a new leaf, I promise.
Ethan, saying these things now, do you even believe them yourself?
Honey, I understand you hate me, but please, considering I even donated my kidney to you, won't you forgive me this once? Honey, I even donated my own kidney to you. Doesn't that prove my love for you?
Ava, this disgraceful son, he deserves to die. But he did save your life.
Exactly. Ava, you should know how to be grateful. For the sake of your past together, just let him off this once.
Honey, tell me, how many people in this world would be willing to give up their own kidney to save someone else?
Ethan, you are truly despicable. To get out of this, you'll lie about anything.
You? What are you trying to say?
Ava, Ethan never gave you his kidney. He's been lying to you all along.
You crazy woman. I'll shut you up.
He told me all of this himself. His own kidneys are bad. How could he give you one? All these years, he's been using lies to trap you, to use you, all to make you feel indebted and devoted to him.
Honey, I really wanted to give you my kidney, but I failed the physical. I couldn't help it.
But you still used that to lie to me. For you, I gave up my career and my dreams. My whole life revolved around you, and it was all your lie.
Take the suspect away.
Mr. Sterling, I gave you all that money in legal fees. You have to help me.
They've got witnesses and hard evidence. What more can I say? Taking your case was my bad luck. Disgraceful. Ava, no matter what, the life of wealth and luxury you've enjoyed for all these years was provided by the Morgan family.
That's right. Ava, you can't say we treated you badly.
You think you treated me well? Don't kid yourselves. You didn't even spare my dog. Honey, are you home? Honey? Mrs. Morgan, what are you doing here?
Ava. Actually, this.
You ignored all my suffering and took everything I gave for granted. Now, I'm taking back what's mine.
My son, he's a renowned designer. What good does it do you to send him to prison?
Famous designer? From the day I married into the Morgan family, have you ever treated me like family? You keep saying that Ethan's been supporting me, but without me, Ethan Morgan would be nothing. Back then, I foolishly believed his lie. I thought he really gave his kidney to me. Out of gratitude for that, I dropped out of school to help you start your business. But he never had any design talent. It was my own design sketches that I gave him. That's how he was able to win the top international prize. All these years, you've stolen my designs and become a world-famous designer. You gained fame and fortune. But I never imagined that you were just using me all along. You always looked down on my humble background, thinking I wasn't good enough for your son. Looking back now, it's the greatest irony.
Folks, Ethan Morgan's embezzlement and plagiarism scandal is all over the internet.
Looks like prison is where Ethan's headed.
Dear, quick, call an ambulance.
Honey, I'll give up the company. I'll give up the assets too. I just want you. Just write a letter of forgiveness. Please forgive me. I can't go to prison.
The bond between us was already destroyed on our wedding anniversary, burned to nothing in that fire.
Take the two suspects away. The court will now pronounce judgment. All rise. All rise. This court hereby rules. In the divorce case of Ava Lin and Ethan Morgan, Ava Lin prevails. Dr. Jacobs, you're suspected of gambling and committing perjury. Please come with me. I'm innocent. They made me do it. Get your hands off me.
After that lawsuit ended 7 years ago, I founded my own fashion brand. Thanks to my dedication to design, I finally made it on the international stage and earned recognition. Now I'm a renowned designer.
Ms. Lin, the judges' meeting for the international design competition starts in 2 hours. The organizers just called to remind us.
Get the car ready. Let's go now.
Ms. Lin, a few days ago, some guy named Ethan Morgan showed up looking for you. He claimed to be your husband. I threw him out on the spot.
You handled it well.
I saw it first. Hand it over.
You think I'm just gonna hand it over?
Ethan Morgan, if only you had resisted the mannequin's temptation back then, perhaps you wouldn't have ended up like this.